Hey everyone. So today I am launching from Halls Trace in Rockwood, a spot that's not just a boat launch and a kayak launch, but a place where American history can still be seen from the shoreline. Back in 1812, General William Hull and his troops built what became Michigan's first military road. It was a supply line linking Fort Detroit to Fort Findlay in Ohio during the War of 1812. And why did it matter? At the time, southeast Michigan was mostly dense swamps and forests. Moving wagons, artillery, and supplies was nearly impossible along this route. So this road opened up a critical path for soldiers and equipment, a lifeline for the defense of Detroit. So soldiers cut down nearby trees and laid the logs side by side over the mud. It was rough, uneven, and bumpy, but it was solid. Roads like this were called corduroy roads because the pattern looked like the ridges on corduroy fabric. I don't think we have corduroy fabric anymore. I don't know if that even exists in stores. I think older people like myself will remember corduroy clothing. And what remains today is what is called Hall's Trace. It's a preserved section of that original corduroy road, and it's the only visible War of 1812 battlefield site in Michigan. Most of it lies buried under soil and water, but when the water levels have dropped, like they are today, you can see the timbers that have been laid down by the soldiers more than 200 years ago. Pretty neat. So as I was rewatching this video and editing everything, I noticed this mud being kicked up from the bottom. Obviously not caused by my kayak or my paddle because it's in front of me. Must have been some pretty big fish under there. Especially you can see some of the ripples caused up ahead. Pretty cool. Kind of spooky if you think about it. We're getting into October. I couldn't see anything that was under the water, so it could have been a group of small fish, could have been one pretty decent sized catfish, who knows. So on this trip to Rockwood, I didn't even get to Flat Rock. I went to Rockwood. There's been no current. I mean, so much so that I don't know with the reflection if you can see it, but the bubbles that I have made in this murky, gross water, like 30 minutes ago, are still there. You can see the trail that I took paddling upstream, upriver. Little crazy. I thought there was going to be more current. Ooh, jeez, that fish almost jumped in the boat. Ooh. That would have been sad for him because he probably would have slid under my seat and I couldn't reach him. That would have been sad. But yeah, oh, it's shallow here. The one shallow spot in the entire river, really. So this was a good trip. I mean, overall uneventful. Saw some beautiful birds. Definitely made sure I got some good camera views from my phone. But the river's really slow right now. I don't know if this portion of the river is always slow. I've actually never kayaked this portion of the Huron. But I think in the coming weeks I might go a little further upstream because I actually want to make it to Flat Rock because I want the street tacos. They're so good.